A warm welcome to all of you, and today amidst us we welcome Girender Bharti ji. He is a very all-round kind of persona. He has a very all-round kind of persona because he's been working on not just astrology and the occult sciences of numerology, palmistry, all these things. He's been working on techniques like mind control techniques and feng shui and so many other sciences together to put it together into one of his main work, region of work, that is Vastu Shastra. So, Girendra ji, a warm welcome to you on this channel, and wishing that you would teach us so much. You have a sea of knowledge to impart to us. So, where do we start from today? And before I start, how did you get into this science of occult?
Thank you very much for speaking so many things about me. And actually, it is a very long journey for me, because for last more than 30 years, I'm into this field. And I have started as a student of meditation, actually. But later on, things kept on adding into my profile. So I got interested in martial arts, and then in Vastu, in Feng Shui, in healing sciences like Reiki, pranic healing, and then many mind control techniques like Silva mind control method and this law of attraction. All these things, when they nobody even listen about them, I was actually practicing these techniques in around 2 decades before.
Okay.
And after that, my main focus came into how we can change the fate of a person, how we can bring a man to the betterment of his life. So my main focus was on searching for the techniques and remedies. So Vastu I liked very much because it is something in which the person has to do minimum from their part. Because once we go there and we change their Vastu defects, and we can change the energies of the place, and the things started happening. And definitely then later on I kept on learning in the graphology and numerology and astrology and many other healing techniques like Ho'oponopono and EFT and Egyptian cartouche. Definitely there are and what I have seen, that people are not interested in which type of therapy you are using. They are more interested in getting their problems solved.
Exactly. That is 100% correct, because it can be anything as long as you're getting cured. That's what matters.
Yeah. So and because of some of my past videos on YouTube, I do work for most of the astrologers.
Okay.
And what I have seen is that even their outlook is not very clear as it should be.
Okay.
So what I have found out, that we should have a very broad approach regarding giving remedies to people.
Yes.
For solving their problems.
Yes.
We should not only doing something conventional, which is like in Vastu, in astrology, and we are only beating the bush with the same. Start giving them remedies, because you would be very surprised to know that whatever we know about brain, it came to know in last decade. Because before that, there was no instruments which can take the photographs of your brain while working.
Right.
So 98% of what we know about how our brain works is only came to know in last decade. So if you don't read neuroscience in last 10 years, you know almost nothing about your brain. And also, what we used to think that how mind works, 80% of it proved wrong. So in a way, this is something from which we are working. If we know this scientific knowledge of latest Western research in terms of body-mind connection and in terms of consciousness. And we include it with the age-old these
Techniques
magic
of ours.
sciences of East, these astrology, this Vastu, and all these things. I think we can create miracles.
And to the upcoming generation, this is more easily acceptable also. So they would understand us, they would be able to relate to us better, and they can work. And then they're much more approachable that way.
Yeah, definitely. Because you know what we are doing now. Suppose I am giving a technique to a person which is already scientifically proven
Right.
that things work like this, and we are giving it according to their horoscope, according to their problems, in terms of their Vastu zones, in terms of the energy of their house,
Right.
and in terms of their signature correction, in terms of their certain affirmations, certain visualizations, in terms of their like I told about Egyptian cartouche.
Okay.
There are certain, yeah.
I would like to ask, what exactly is this Egyptian cartoons? Because I have heard its name for the first time.
I think you have heard the name of Reiki before.
Yeah. I am a Reiki master.
Very good. Did you heard of name of Sekim?
Sekim. No.
No. Sekim is like the elder sister of Reiki.
Okay.
In Reiki, we make symbols with one hand.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in Reiki, we make symbols with both hands.
Okay.
So they say that it becomes a more powerful version of Reiki, actually.
Okay.
And I'm also a grandmaster of Sekim.
Okay.
Then Egyptian cartouche is the advanced version of Sekim, actually.
Okay.
In the Egyptian cartouche, there are 25 very ancient Egyptian symbols,
Right.
which are actually assigned for certain problems of a person.
Okay.
So whenever a client comes to me, they don't come for astrology or Vastu. They come for certain problems solved.
Right.
So along with all the astrological and Vastu and building biology corrections, what I do, I find out the card which they need actually, according to their issue. And I initiate that card into them. It takes hardly 10 minutes. And what they have to do, only for 1.5 minutes, they have to take that card and meditate on it. That's it. They have to keep that card with them all the time.
Okay.
It is as simple as that. Only 1.5 minutes per day. And I have seen miraculous results out of it.
Okay. So it is like you know, the tarot, or where you pick up one card. Do you choose a card?
No. We don't choose a card. It is very simple, because suppose a person is having certain fear issues.
Yeah. So you choose.
We have the card for the fear.
Right.
A person has the issue of stability. He says that he earns a lot of money, but they can't save. And miraculously, if you have that particular card of stability, in few months, everything will change.
Right.
There are certain cards for relationships, for security. There are some people who are always in the realm of that kisi ne kuch kar diya. Somebody has done something upon them. So they feel totally hopeless that what to do. Either they should go to some tantric or something like that. But I have seen that if you have given this security card to them, it is like awesome thing. They have to keep with them. Nothing will touch them. It is so powerful.
Okay.
So this is Egyptian cartouche, actually.
We'll discuss it further with you, but you are a Vastu expert. The very first go, you were introduced to me as the Vastu expert. So I would like to ask you, welcome you on one topic starting today with Vastu.
Definitely.
People say that the Vastu Purush is divided into zones, it's divided into elements. Please just one kind glance into how this division and why this division is made, the scientific reason behind it.
Yeah, actually, as you can see in this picture, the Vastu Purush Mandal, and we divide this Vastu Purush Mandal into 16 directions
Okay.
and 32 entrances,
Okay.
5 elements, and 45 devtas.
Okay.
So just like the astrology is a combination of 9 planets,
Yes.
12 houses, 12 rashis, and 27 nakshatras,
Right.
Vastu is the combination of permutation and combination of 32 entrance, 16 directions, 5 elements, and 45 devtas.
Oh my God.
So whenever you are talking about a problem,
Huh.
my mind is immediately working on which zone, which element, which entrance, and which devta is actually affecting this person in this moment.
Okay.
And regarding devtas, I will share a very unique incident. I went to for a Vastu of a person in Dehradun. I have gridded their house according to this chart. What I have seen that the 4 toilets, they have 4 toilets in the house,
Okay.
and every devta is also assigned to a certain body part.
Right.
So by chance, all these 4 toilets were on the part of the devtas, which is related to left thigh, left knee, left calf, and left feet.
And people were suffering there for
I
this.
was surprised that what is the connection is coming here. So when I went next time there, I asked them that if there is any relation with left leg. So the wife of the owner had this issue. She had pain in the left leg for so many years. And they have even taken consultation from the US also, but there was no cure. I said, okay, because I'm not a doctor. So I just asked and I just went through the general rectification, which we do. You won't imagine after 1 month, her pain subsides completely. And until now, it is already 2 years from that time. The pain didn't come back.
So
So
minor changes here and there, changing the energy of a place will change the not just the fate of a person, will change the physiology also. Physiology, fate, everything.
definitely, in many cases, I have done this thing. You will be surprised to know that just as I told you that every devta is related to a particular body part. So
Hmm.
if a person says that, just like I went to a place where the toilet was in the place of where the body part is left wrist. Okay. So
Okay.
left wrist is a very unique body part. It is not like abdomen. So we can say, oh, everybody has a stomach problem. No, it was not like this. Left wrist. So there were 6 persons in the house. 4 of them has pain in the left wrist. Can you imagine? 4 of them.
Okay.
So after that, I started creating a cure in which if a person is suffering from a particular body part issue, I just rectify that particular devta area and the problem solved. As far up to now, I have seen 100% results.
So that brings me to I will have to just ask you one thing before I consider move further, Girendraji. The Vastu is a huge topic. So,
Yes,
and learning Vastu is something that is not difficult, but it's not that easy also. But there's certain remedies all of us can do, and have a peaceful existence, right?
yes, definitely. There are so many things which everyone can do and enjoy without learning all these things, because learning is easy. Nowadays, there are so many people who are teaching, because I think many times it seems like students are less, but the teachers are more. But but there are many good teachers and people are learning a lot. But the problem comes when it comes to the cases. If
Okay.
you are not going through many cases, like you are a well-known astrologer, you yourself know your main practice is how many cases you are seeing on the daily basis. That is
Right.
your real learning actually.
Yeah, so doing live readings or doing your case studies are very important.
Yes,
Practicing
yes,
is
yes,
more important here.
yes, yes. That is more important always.
So, people have the propensity to purchase Shri Yantra, or be it in 2 dimension or 3 dimension, and they place it in various parts of the houses.
Yeah.
They pick up Ganesh idols, they place it in various parts of houses. Uh, when I was a child and living in old houses, I rarely saw plants inside the house. But nowadays, putting plants inside the house are very big. So all these things, do you think it affects the Vastu of the house, the Vastu of a person?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I will take the Shri Yantra, like you have said.
Okay. For our
So,
viewers who have not seen a Shri Yantra and like to share it, this is the Shri Yantra. You know, this is a 2 dimension and this is a 3 dimension Shri Yantra. And okay, so Girender ji, over to
yeah, I would like to tell you that Shri Yantra should never be only in north or northeast of the place, because most of the people who sell Shri Yantra, they have only one thing written, that you have to put it either in the northeast or in the north, and they give them certain way of doing puja and all these things. But when I was reading this Vastu deeply and regarding the devtas, then I came to know that the real place to put Shri Yantra is actually in the south of southeast zone of house, and there is a devta named Savitra where Shri Yantra has to be placed. And then I realized why they are saying this, and I tried to relate it logically. What I have seen, if you see that actually a Shri Yantra is a combination of different triangles,
hmm.
and triangle is fire.
Yeah,
Again, the Meru Shri Yantra, this 3D Shri Yantra,
yeah.
actually is they use like a pyramid, because you have to put it turning towards north. You can't put it anywhere like anything. You have to uh, shift and align one side of the Meru Shri Yantra to exact north of your house.
Okay.
The third thing is, so the Meru Shri Yantra is actually working like a pyramid,
Hmm.
and it is a triangular power which is pure fire.
Hmm.
And when something which is made of so many triangles is which is creating so much fire energy, how can you put it in the zone of water, which is north or northeast? So this is the reason so many people are not able to take the full benefits of such a magical thing. It is like a um, divine or magical instrument which is actually conserving or at extracting the cosmic energy
Hmm.
and flowing it around you. And it is been seen through aura recordings many times that Shri Yantra is actually flowing out the energies. And another thing, that the main material from which main metal from which it has to be made according to Shastras is copper or silver or gold. So
Hmm.
copper or gold is, again, they are related to this zone.
Okay.
There is also another saying in Shastras that the color should be yellow if you want to attract money through Shri Yantra.
Okay.
And brass is not viable.
Okay.
It is actually not permitted to make Shri Yantra from brass.
Yeah. So it has to
And
be from
so it
copper.
should be gold plated.
Okay.
Again, the yellow color is permitted in south of southeast zone. So
Right.
by all these parameters, being it triangle, being it of copper or gold, being it of this pyramidal shape,
Yeah.
the logic is perfect that it should be in the zone of Savitra,
Okay.
which is actually giving, uh, because Savitra Devta is actually related to Annamaya Kosha. So it is actually giving direct power to your physical body also.
Food. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
have seen its result that whoever puts it into the south of southeast zone, uh,
They
they
will earn.
not only they earn a very good money, they also get physically fit.
And it's like because this Shri is Ashtalakshmi, that is 8 forms of Lakshmi. Be
Yeah,
it Gaja Lakshmi, that is vehicles, be it Santan Lakshmi, that is children, or Dhyana Lakshmi, or for that matter, Vidya, that is education. Some or any of these things are related to all these wealth, all these kind of wealth are related to Shri. So, as you said, if it is placed in the south, where southeast direction,
South of southeast.
south
It
of
should be
southeast.
in between south zone and the southeast zone.
Hmm.
And by chance, this south of southeast zone have another devta which is named as Pusha. So
Yeah.
it is also affected with this same Shri Yantra,
Okay.
because Savitra is also responsible for Pusha, and this zone is very important for getting the stuck money back.
Yeah, Pusha is also good. Pushan, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes,
it's
yes,
also
yes,
a
yes,
good guide. We have
yes.
the Nakshatra Revati is ruled. The deity is Pushan, and so it's a good guide. So it will help you guide others properly and be guided in life for that
Yes, definitely, and it improves your willpower also very much,
matter.
and it gives you the power to act and the power to enjoy the luxuries of life. So,
So all this, Girender ji, this is just to state that we do not know very small things, very small remedial techniques that can actually bring about prosperity for us, and not act as an obstacle. Because if I have put a very powerful yantra like the Shri Yantra somewhere in the wrong place, instead of getting the wealth, I could be losing out on the wealth also.
I have seen many places this thing, that people are doing something for their betterment, but actually they are getting affected because a person who knows less, or who has half knowledge about the subject, and ask them to just take it and put it anywhere in your house. And it is a very ironically thing that most of the people have no knowledge about where the north of their house is actually. So many people don't know even where the exact north is. So they put anywhere in the house. But whatever small thing you are putting in your house is actually creating something. So just like you were talking about Ganesh ji. So आजकल बड़ा ट्रेंड है कि लोग गिफ्ट में बहुत लेकर आते हैं और देते भी हैं. तो we will talk it in our next video. But definitely it is a very important thing to know about.
Yeah, so we take leave of Girender ji here, on the note that in the next round we will be talking about why not to get too many Ganesh idols at home, and what to do with so many plants at home. Till then, thank you so much, Girender ji. It was a pleasure and it was an honor to have you.